You've been taught your entire life that doing nothing is wrong, that if you're not being productive, if you're not pushing forward, then you're falling behind. So now, when you sit still, when you pause, even for a moment, you feel guilty, like you're wasting time. But let me ask you something. What if that guilt is the lie? What if stillness, the thing you keep avoiding, is the exact space where your healing begins? Because real clarity doesn't shout at you, it waits, and it only speaks once the noise has quieted down. So this isn't just permission, this is your reminder. It's okay to do nothing. And doing nothing might be the most important thing you ever do. You weren't born to be constantly doing. That's not nature, that's programming. From the moment we're kids, we're praised for performing, for achieving, for being busy. And somewhere along the way, we stopped feeling safe in silence. We started believing that rest was laziness, that slowing down meant we were falling behind. But here's the truth most people will never tell you. Stillness isn't weakness. Stillness is where your soul catches up. It's where the truth you've been searching for finally has space to rise. When you're always moving, always fixing, always reaching, you're not grounded. You're distracted. You're escaping the very thing that could set you free. Being here, right now, with nothing to prove. Have you ever noticed that some of your most honest thoughts, your clearest moments, they didn't come while you were rushing? They came in the quiet, in the car with no music, in the shower, on a walk with no destination, in that split second where you finally stopped trying to be anything and just were. That's not a mistake. That's your natural rhythm reminding you. You're not a machine. You're not made to constantly do. You're a being. And sometimes the most powerful thing a being can do is just be. You think you're just bad at sitting still. You think you just get bored easily, but that's not it. You avoid stillness because when there's nothing left to distract you, all the noise inside finally starts to speak. And that's terrifying, isn't it? Because when you stop scrolling, stop working, stop chasing, you're left alone with the very parts of yourself you've been avoiding for years. The questions that never got answered, the emotions that never got processed, the pain you buried so deep you forgot it was even there. That's why most people fear silence, because silence reveals what distraction was hiding. It's not that you can't sit still. It's that stillness confronts you with the truth. And if you've built your life around avoiding that truth, then stillness will feel like a threat, not a gift. But here's what no one tells you. That discomfort, that inner tension, it's not your enemy. It's the doorway. It's your system unwinding. It's all the things you never had time to feel. Finally asking to be seen. And once you stop running, once you actually allow it, something shifts. You don't fall apart. You don't drown in it. You start to heal. But only if you let yourself stay. Stay when it's uncomfortable. Stay when your mind screams for a distraction. Stay when it tells you there's something more important to do. Because there isn't. This moment, raw, quiet, present, is more sacred than any achievement you're chasing. Because in this moment, you're finally not abandoning yourself. And don't get it twisted. Doing nothing doesn't mean giving up. Doing nothing means allowing yourself to be human again. To slow down, to listen, to feel what's underneath the armor you've been wearing every day. When you stop running, you finally get to meet yourself. And maybe that's what's been missing all along. So if sitting in stillness feels hard, good. That means it's working. That means you found the edge of your growth, and you don't need to push past it. You just need to sit with it. Not as a project, not as a performance, but just as you are. No goal, no outcome, no fixing, just presence. But how do I actually do nothing? And that's a fair question. So let me tell you something really simple. Doing nothing doesn't mean forcing your mind to go silent. It doesn't mean meditating the perfect way, or sitting like a monk under a tree. It means giving yourself 10 minutes a day to stop performing. No music, no scrolling, no distractions, just you. Sitting. Maybe outside, maybe in your room. Eyes closed or open. Doesn't matter. Thoughts will come. They always do. Let them. Let your brain do what it does. Spin stories, bring up memories, random thoughts, uncomfortable feelings. You don't have to control it. You just don't have to follow it either. Think of it like watching cars drive by. You don't jump in everyone. You just sit on the side of the road watching them pass. That's doing nothing. That's stillness. And over time, the traffic slows, and something sacred starts to rise. You, your presence, your real self, underneath the noise. For the next 48 hours, take just 10 minutes a day to sit in silence. No distractions, no expectations, just presence, just you. Let the thoughts come, let the noise rise, but stay seated, stay with yourself. Because every time you choose to be still, you're healing something most people never touch. If you're in, comment "I'm in" below so I know you're walking this with me. And if this message brought something up in you, a memory, a realization, a moment of truth, share it in the comments. Your words could reach someone who really needs to hear them. And if this space brings you peace, consider subscribing.